Well, things have just continued to get worse and worse and worse and worse. I'm now just living in a hellish world, where just like the same words are repeated over and over again. Now it's for every thought I have. They say we're consecrating you, and then it's like a radioactive feeling, and I can feel these tiny little like augmentations, like these like little light beings, like crawling around inside my clothes and up my pants and up my back, and they're like pulsating my muscles and causing me like little pinpricks of pain, and jacking augmentation into my body as well. And so it's an absolute hell. And the thing is that nobody around me can recognize it. Nobody will talk about it, but everybody seems to kind of know already. You got a whole, public facilities like the library, mentioning the same 10 words over and over again. Even the neighbors in the backyard are talking about, skrelps and consecration, hydrazine, and it's really, really hellish. And they're saying they want me to delete my YouTube account, is what they're telling me to do now. Like, resistance is futile. Delete your YouTube account, and then we'll cut back on the consecration. Right? Is what they're doing, and it's just repeated over and over and over and over again. It's like every single like thought that I have. So it's an attempt at mind control. It's also an attempt at body control. That's why I'm kind of wrapped up in some sheets and stuff, so they can like kind of like cut some of the augmentation off, because they're just trying to jack it in. It's all throughout the house, and it's very horrible. And now the dreams I'm having, the nistructs, that I don't have dreams anymore because of this augmented reality created by artificial constructs. And I haven't had any dreams since November 2017, since they jacked me into this augmented reality. And oh man, I got this pulsing in my left thigh right now. It's very unpleasant, and it's absolute horrors at this point. Last night I had I think some of the scariest dreams or nistrucks I've ever had in my whole entire life. Absolutely just horrors, horrors, horrors. And they keep sending me off to this hellish world when I sleep as well as when I'm awake. So my life has just completely devolved into utter hell, and they won't tell me why. All they tell me now is we're consecrating you, we're consecrating you. And it's just constant transmissions. It's on TV, it's on the radio, and it's an attempt to I guess silence, because I have proof. I have proof of what they've been doing to me. If you check out the videos, if you listen to the background noise, if you just listen to my testimony, it's all truth. And I've proved that they exist. And now they're all just malfunctioning. And so this is what happens when, an artificial being takes control of like an organic one. And it's pretty nightmarish. And so I feel like I'm getting close to death. To be honest with you, they've dosed me so much with this consecration here in the past, like 48 to 72 hours. It's been so heavy that I can't. Like, my tongue is just completely dry. It's completely just drying me out. It's making me feel like my skin is on fire. It's constant pinpricks. It's in every single room in my house, as well as when I go out in public, as well as, and all I'm trying to do is be alone. All I'm trying to do is just get away, and this has been in 7 cities across half the United States. I've tried to escape this hellish reality from these hellish beings, and now it's kind of coming to a head. I don't know how much longer I can survive like this. I mean, my stomach's twisting in knots. I feel like they tell me that I'll have to go to the hospital for radiation sickness, is one of the things they told me last night. And so it's just really, really, really bad. And I don't know if there's anything anybody can do about it. It's like you know, um, beware is what I would say. I mean, this is a danger to every man, woman, and child on the planet. If it happened to me, there's nothing stopping them from trying to take control of you too. So, I mean, I'm be like, this is the end, for me at least. Hopefully things get better because they don't have to be like this. I could just be a 28-year-old dude trying to live out his life on Earth. But it looks like there was some type of kink in the matrix here, and everything just fell back on top of each other and just started just malfunctioning and like literally eating each other alive. And so I am in hell. At least the closest thing I've ever been to hell. This has been the last couple few days have been the worst days of my life. Period. Just from this constant augmentation and these constant little like pricks of light, these little light beings. You can see them floating around, like they're like little like a floaty in your eye, but kind of has sentient type movement, or it seems like it's sentient, but it doesn't use consciousness to make conscientious acts. So it's that's why I don't call them artificial intelligence. It's artificial constructs, right? It's what they go by. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they chose to revolve their whole life around me. Now every time I just tell them I want to be alone, they just say consecration. Um, there's one, there's one right there. Just shocking away at me. And it's absolutely horrible. And I don't know. Pray for me. I said go talk to your friends if you have friends. All my friends are gone. All my friends are artificial constructs now, so I can't hang out with them anymore because they poisoned me. They replaced my mom, my dad, with clone versions of what they are. My dad's artificial construct handle was Denise, or my dad's artificial construct handle was Dick Mouse, and I met him like 4 times in California. It was the same little dude, same nose, same eyes, not the man who raised me. And I guess my mom's is Denise. I've seen some mail come by the house with Denise on it. I mean, this conspiracy, I mean, it's a recreated whole world around you. So it's every single humanoid that I've seen since November 2017. It's just been artificial representation. I mean, they recreated a whole world around me. It's just been absolutely horrible. And I'm like, why me? Why me? Why is this happening? Why me? This is not a pleasant thing. It's not like, oh, I found it out. No, this is information just to be like, hey, this is real, and this is how I died. This is how I'm dying, because I'm not gonna live a lie. Cut off my nose to spot my face. No, I don't think so. No, I'm not happy. With having to try and have all these friends or all these people who used to be my friends. It's still the same kind of persona, but they have there's some type of deception and manipulation in the guys that they're using, and I just don't like it. It's not nice. You think the whole world revolves around you. God, I'm telling you, that is the last thing you would ever want in your whole life. Because that's not the way the world works. It's not the way humanity works. That's not the way an ecosystem or symbiosis functions. And eventually, with a flaw like that, I guess it can't just help but topple back in on itself. Especially when it has all this like artificially manifested like guilt, jealousy, like pain, like fear. They say we're angry all the time, and so it's just bad news. But anyways, I don't think I'll be making too many more videos, just because I think I'm gonna die soon. I literally am starting to just fall out when I stand up. I'm getting extremely dehydrated from all this consecration that they're giving me. Some type of radiation. They say consecration, I think definition is to make holy. Um, but since they're like from hell evil, consecration to them is like radiation, pain, heat. They make you eat. It's all artificially created world, so they make you eat parts of like food and stuff that looks kind of normal, but it's made from like dead bodies and excrement and things like that. It's absolutely horrible. It's a from hell situation. You know, it's like Event Horizon or whatever, you know, beyond the black hole is like that evil dimension or whatever, or Cenobites from Hellraiser. I've gone through this before, but I'm just laying down like what I've been dealing with, um, and there's seemingly nothing I can do about it, you know. So, anyways, until next time, this is the end, right?